guys, so I'm here with my brother Aaron, and we are going to be doing, what type of workout today?
Do some back today, maybe a little bicep, we'll see.
Okay, so some back, some biceps. Let's go. One of my favorite body parts to train is back. Other than legs, is back. But I really have to watch out as a girl because I'm tall and I'm really genetically, like, my body wants to be figure.
Yeah.
So I have like that, my body wants to go into that upward pyramid, and I'm trying to like reverse it. I'm trying to do the triangle. So I have to watch.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I have to watch how much back I do, but it will, like when I'm lifting, I can lift pretty heavy with upper body.
Yeah, you're right. You need to be careful because then you start getting a little out of hand. Start getting the traps and stuff, you know. I'm not saying.
And my traps already are, they're there. They're there.
All right.
Okay, so what are you taking?
Inflate.
Okay.
Inflate right here. It's the Anytime pre-workout formula.
Okay.
It's no stimulant, but
this is one of the new ones now.
This is my first pre-workout product, but it's also an anytime workout because there's no stimulants. So anytime you need to be pumped or need blood flow,
what do you got in it?
you take this.
What's in it?
It has a whole bunch of citrulline in here. I think I got a total of 9,000 milligrams. It's got creatine.
Okay, nice.
You know
what I found out recently about creatine?
It's awesome.
So I think people want to, when they think of creatine, they think of gym goers, right? Or bodybuilders, but actually creatine is good for women that don't work out. It's good for people who don't work out as well. So for women, it actually eases the symptoms of PMS.
Oh, really?
And it also helps their mood around PMS.
That's good.
So it's a mood enhancer for women. So I try to tell women creatine is not just for the gym or when you're trying to get fit.
That's interesting. You know, they're finding it's actually good neurologically and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like creatine, it's like a fucking super supplement.
Yeah.
Like it literally is the number one most beneficial supplement you can take that actually works. You know, a lot of stuff that you take that you don't work. That's why people like pre-workouts, because you feel it. You take it and you feel it, you know, and so.
But I also think there's like a lot of false lies online about it too. Like you'll show these transformation pics of like before and after of this girl who went from like 22% body fat to 8% body fat. And you see like all this vascularity, and I'm like, it's not just creatine. That was not just creatine. So like you have to also educate people that it's not just creatine. It's a combination of things. We stack things.
But I say it like this. Like let's say a guy can bench 200 pounds for 10 reps. With creatine, within a couple weeks, you'll be getting like 12, 13 reps. Like, and that's substantial.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, I'm fucking stronger.
Yeah, when I get good sleep at night and I eat right, I lift, I double my weight. I hit PRs every time. But if I'm not eating right, if I'm not drinking the water, I'm weak the next day.
Well, so, you know, yeah. We're not deadlifting today. We're just, we're gonna do a bunch of machines and whatnot because I'm only deadlifting twice a month now. I was doing deadlift twice a week, and then I went to once a week. And what I realized is my strength was just plateauing. I was looking good, you know, my strength plateaued. So now that I go twice a month, my fucking numbers in every lift is going up. My squat went up, my bench went up, my deadlift's going up. So your central nervous system can only handle so much. So people talk about overtraining and stuff. To me, overtraining is just your central nervous system just being taxed. Because you can't speed that up. You have to recover. You know, you gotta rest. And so,
especially as you age.
It's a fucking weird thing. And you know, I think my thing is I have so much more muscle now that I have firing so much harder. It just takes longer to recover. You know, powerlifters have this figured out. They have it figured out. They have the cycle with their deloads and everything. They have it all figured out. It's all mapped. But,
so if you're wondering what we're doing here, this is kind of like our little bit of a stretch. You like to stretch before, or you like to do a little bit of a warm-up, more like a dynamic warm-up.
Yeah,
right?
usually I do stair mill, but we kind of missed that. I just kind of came over here and we're just stretching, and I always like to stretch before I get going. If I find something tight and it hurts, I stretch it till it doesn't hurt anymore. That's the idea.
So I tend to not stretch before I go into my workout, but I always go very light, do 2 or 3 sets light just to get the blood moving, all the fluids going, and then I start going into my real
that's
workout.
good. I usually, like I said, I do stair mill for like 8 to 10 minutes just to get my body warmed up, and then I stretch. It's not cardio. People see me doing that. It's not cardio. It's just I'm warming up.
Right.
It's like taking a race car around the track a couple times before you race it. You know, that's all it is. Yeah, I always do a set of abs. I do 1 set. This is what I do. I do 1 set every day.
Okay.
If you guys are wondering how I keep my abs where they are, I did them all the time for years. Now I just do 1 set. Because once you get lean and once you get them to respond, I don't think you need to train them like crazy. But I just like to hit them once.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so we're gonna do abs.
No, we're gonna do some abs. Okay, a little short. And there's really no rhyme or reason with them. I just try to get exhausted, do a few more, and then I do some leg raises. And that usually does the trick for me. So that's kind of good. Did you change the weight?
I put it down 1.
Oh my God. Okay, this one going. This is the end of the set. See that big drop set?
See, what I do is I pull my elbows back.
Yeah.
And it engages my traps.
Work.
Come down, hold it.
Okay, I will if we use more weight. Yeah. That's good. All right, let me do, now I think his next one I'm gonna just do.
Drop it.
Well, we're going to do one more time where I'm going to go get like 3 or 4 reps.
And then I might drop it and drop and drop. Okay.
But I'm just going to move with this so I stay in a,
I got you.
Stay in a groove.
Right, when I see you start to tire, I'll take off and then take off.
Yeah,
and
I'll stop. I'll stop and give it a little breather. Usually have really great grip. I don't know how you do any of this without wrist straps.
I thought I had bad grip.
I mean, because you're literally barehanded and everything.
I had to walk every day 5 miles and 5 miles back for years before I could save up for a car.
See, that made you who you are. See, you see there, you're getting some of this, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, when you go through hard times, it makes better people.
Yeah.
Better people, and like when things are difficult,
no handouts.
You appreciate things. I think a seated row, I think like a simple seated row would be nice today. Come over here at the end. About fixing my golfer's elbow. Definitely fixed it. That shit was bothering me from the beginning of the year until about 3 days ago. And the trick is to stretch this area here of your arm. It's popping right now. It popped twice. So that's what you want. So you turn, and this stretches and contracts it. And that kind of works it out. Because usually when you have a muscle that's really sore, like if you have tennis elbow or if you have, now I know golfer's elbow, something's really tight. Your back is the same way. Something gets tight and then you just have to stretch that out. And so once you figure out how to release it, and it didn't require me doing any crazy shit. I didn't even need a massage. I just needed to learn how to twist all the way to complete contraction where I felt my elbow pop. And I feel it stretch out. It's crazy. I mean, there was so much pain I couldn't even lift shit like the 4th week. I was like, I could only do dumbbell rows. That was all I could do. So I did like 10 rows. Rows. Pretty good pump. I kind of want to peel the shirt and take a look at the pump for me.
See, this is where women have their issues. Right in there.
It's one area.
That's where their fat accumulates. They get those bat wings.
The Miss America wave.
They get the bat wings. So I always do flies. Flies, I do tricep press, because that helps.
You always train hard, you know? You're like, I'm trying not to sweat today. I'm trying to, you know, but then look at you, you start going hard, you know? Like,
when you love something, you love something.
yeah, you like it. You like it. This is what it is. It's just funny. It's funny to me because
when you love the burn, you love the burn.
yeah, and you know, and you like to be strong, and I know you like to pump. You're gonna
That's a wrap.
Yeah, you're gonna sweat. Nice. That's fun. Had a good time. You know, it's cool coming here. What's this place called? Iron Religion.
Iron Religion.
Ah, right.
My dog, what's up?
Take that too. Taking berberine for a while. Let's work out. Oh, that sugar hits right.